This episode of Congratulations is brought to you by the Cash App. You already know the Cash App is the #1 finance app on the App Store. What you might not know is that you can also put Cash App in your wallet with the Cash Card. It's got boosts. It's got great safety features. There's no credit check needed to get one. So that's good. You know, you don't need to get a credit check to get this. It just works immediately. So we'll talk about this more later on in the show, but download the Cash App for free on the App Store or Google Play Market. Crazy, 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 crazy. What's up, guys? How you doing? How was your Halloween, man? How was your Halloween? How was all the shit? You guys dress up? What'd you do? I saw a lot of people going up as the Incredibles family. A lot of people went as, what are they called, the Minions? A lot of family costumes I saw. Saw Kevin Hart dress up like Minions and take 75 professional photos. Where does that guy find the time? What? He does so much work and then also does a photo shoot with his family? I think there might be 2 or 3 Kevin Harts. That's amazing. I mean, just God bless. Like my grandmother would, like my great-grandmother would say, like my grandmother would say, God bless. So, yeah, I'm on my app live. They catch my my podcast before anybody else. So if you want to do that, catch the podcast on the app. I've been in town now for about 2 weeks. And let me go over some dates here. I got Miami, that's sold out. West Palm Beach, that's sold out, 2 shows. And then I have Jacksonville. And I think that there might be some tickets left in Jacksonville on Friday night. And the reason why that's not sold out is because it's Jacksonville. Yeah, it's swamp infested. And so then after that is Atlanta. And one show sold out, and then there's a late show that I believe that is not sold out, I believe. There's still tickets left in Atlanta if you want to go. And also, I put Chicago on sale last, 3 days ago, and it's gone, dude. So thank you, Chicago. 3,500 seats gone in like a day. It was like a day and a half it all went. I didn't realize how strong the cult was in Chicago, but let me tell you something. It's cold. And when I get there in February, I'm bringing my jackets and we're all bundling up. I want people to start wearing all white to my shows, like it's a real cult. That's what I want. I want all white. Now, careful. Don't wear a white pointy hat. Don't even wear a hat because we don't want that to get confused. Speaking of which, I was at coffee earlier today, and I experienced not to me, but I experienced racism in what do you call it? The public. In the actual oh shit, I fucked up the ab here. In the hold on, let me fix this. I experienced racism, actual racism for there were these 5 white people at the coffee place, and then they were talking Hollywood bullshit, and you could tell that it was not real. In Hollywood, there's a lot of bullshit going on. People think they're producers. People pretend they're producers. People do it to get laid. People do it to seem powerful. People do it to seem like they got shit going on. A lot of girls do it because they want people to know that they're not just a pretty face. A lot of guys do it because they were beat up in fucking middle school, right? So there were 3 guys, 2 girls bullshitting at the fucking Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. And they were all white. And then there was another table that wasn't with them that was a black guy just kind of hanging out. And they were talking about movies loud. The guy was on the phone, and he was like, yeah, what I like to do is I like to spend more to get more. That's what I like to do. That's what he did. So what you knew immediately was that guy's full of shit. Or as my cousin would have said when he was younger, after he heard my grandma say it, for shit. And then my grandma said, no, don't say that. My grandma said, oh, you're full of shit. She said, take your diaper off. We got to wipe your ass. And then my cousin was like, no. And she said, oh, you're full of shit. And he said, full of shit. And then me and my brother laughed so hard, and then he kept on saying, "For shit, for shit." Anyway, so he was full of shit. He was saying stuff like, you know what, we offered him $750. If we got to offer him a little more, then we got to offer him a little more. Like, and by the way, he was in fucking like he couldn't look less like a producer. He just looked like some guy. Hey, some guy, you're not making a movie, okay? You know, so now he's talking this bullshit, and this other. By the way, I oversaw this other lady that was next to him in the meeting, and she was texting the longest text. Don't text the longest text, especially in a meeting. Like, these people are just all full of shit. One guy had a broken arm, literally. He had a broken arm, like it was like the cover of a fucking Spanish textbook because they were trying to make it politically correct. So, you know what I mean, though, about that? How Spanish textbooks, they always had, like, on the cover. They were, by the way, Spanish textbooks were so ahead of their time in PC culture. If you look at any fucking old Spanish textbook from high school, there was always, like, a white guy, a black guy, an Asian girl, and then always a guy in a wheelchair. You couldn't flip 3 pages without seeing a fucking guy in a wheelchair. They were always down with the, like, paraplegic Spanish textbooks. Because they always wanted to, and I feel like part of it was because one of the things that they tried to drive home was, because I always remember, sillas de rueda. I think that means wheelchair. Sillas de rueda. Is that how you say wheelchair in Spanish? Sillas de rueda. Dude, that's how we would learn. And then to get oh my God, dude, when they would do silla de ruedas. That's what it is. Silla de ruedas. And every time you would they'd be like, oh my God, dude, we would listen to this fucking, what do you call them, audio tapes, and they would say it. They'd be like, wheelchair, silla, they'd be like, wheelchair. Oh yeah, that's what it would be like. It'd be like, wheelchair. Like a white chick would say, wheelchair. And then the guy would come on and he'd be like, silla de ruedas. And we'd be like, dude, I always remember this shit in class. In high school, they'd be like, silla. The guy would say, silla de ruedas. And the class would be like, silla de ruedas. And then they would say, silla de ruedas. But what our class didn't realize, and I always realized it, I hated that they fucking class didn't pay attention to this shit. But you were only supposed to say it after the first time. And then the guy would say it just to remind you, silla de ruedas. And then it would go on to the next one, and it would be like, baseball. And then you would have to say, baseball. But everyone thought you had to say the fucking thing twice. So it would be like, silla de ruedas. And it would be like, silla de ruedas. And then he would be like, silla de ruedas. And then everyone would be like, silla. And they would be like, baseball. And everyone would be like, wait, what? And I would always be like, no, you only fucking say it once. You say it uno, dos. Wait, what? Dude, I would laugh so hard at that shit. I loved it. Silla de silla. By the way, how much is that fucking guy, whoever did all those audiobooks or textbook fucking whatever? That guy just had on literally, you know what that guy sounds like? Silla de ruedas. Jugar a los béisbol. That guy sounds like he fucking straight up got up in the morning, put on a nice button-down shirt, fucking no tie. It's open at the top and then a fucking blazer, and that's it. No pants or underwear. And then shows up to work and just fucking in his blazer with a button-down shirt and the fucking the cuffs out. And he just says, silla de ruedas. And his dick is fucking medium-sized, and he's in a recording booth, and he doesn't give a shit, and he's got a fucking, what do you call, Mai Tai. Drinking a Mai Tai. With flip-flops. Just like, silla de ruedas. Anyway, what was I fucking talking about? Oh, yeah, so the racist guys. So they're doing this thing. So they're doing this thing. They're talking about the fucking, what do you call it? They're talking about the fucking movies. And he says, like, you can tell this guy just wants to be heard and just wants to be, like, powerful. So he says to the guy who's black that's not with them, and he says, "Hey, man, what do you do?" And the guy says, "I'm just a writer or, actor, whatever." And the guy says, "Oh, yeah? Are you funny?" And the guy says, by the way, it's like you can tell racism is on the way. Do you know what I mean? You can just tell that, like, racism just got in the car and it's on the. It was like when you look at Postmates and it's like, oh, preparing to order, and that was where the racism was. And right when he said, "Hey, you funny?" That was when it changed from preparing to order and it says en route. Right there. And so the guy says, "Yeah, I'm funny." And he says, "Yeah? You do chocolate sundaes at the Laugh Factory? 5 minutes away." No, ding dong. Fucking straight up. That's when it says fucking Eben is ready outside with your food. Eben is close. Go outside. That's the text you get from. He says, "You do chocolate sundaes at the Laugh Factory?" First of all, those of you don't know what chocolate sundaes might be, even though you definitely know when I just say what it is. It's obviously the urban night at the Laugh Factory, and it's on Sunday. So already the guy's like, "Hey, he's black. You do chocolate sundaes?" Like he can't do a normal night of comedy. Ha, ha, ha. All right? And the guy says, "Yeah." The guy actually fucking throws racism on its back, and he says, Yeah, I do it. I'm doing it this week. So now the white guy's like, "See, told you." The white guy's literally thinking, "See, they're all the fucking same." Like that's literally what he's thinking, you know? And it's racist. And so he says, "Oh, yeah, cool." And he says, "Oh, what are we doing? We got to check that out or whatever." Like, they're going to go, dude. You know? So then he says, "Hey, do we have any..." He literally says to his white people there, he says, "Hey, man, do we have any movies for black guys?" And that's when I just looked over at him. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to pretend like I'm not going to understand what's happening. So I look and my jaw drops. And I wait to see how this, because there's one guy. There's just the one black guy. And there's 5 other people. So I'm like in this situation where I'm like, am I gonna say something here? Because like, is it the kind of thing where if Postmates is late, am I gonna fucking write a report? That's where I was. Like, motherfucker, it's been an hour. They said they were gonna be here at 5:50. It's fucking 6:15. Do I contact Postmates at this point? Or do I see how Postmates is going to deal with this? So I look at this. So this black guy, because the guy, if the guy is like, "What the fuck?" then I'm going to be like, "Hey, man, yeah, what is, yeah." Like if the white guy's like, "Oh, whoa, whatever," I'll be like, "Bro, you're being a fucking asshole," right? Because it was just us in the thing. So now, but the black guy goes like this, "Hell yeah, write one. I'll do it." So I'm like, okay, well, fuck it. That's how they left it. And then he was like, "Yeah, because I think we're working with Chris Rock on this thing," and that, which they're not, of course. You know? Dude, it was so, I don't, as a white guy who lives where I live, you don't see that much. You see subtle shit, but to see that, like, fucking so obvious, it was so uncomfortable, I was surprised that the guy didn't say anything. I mean, maybe he just deals with it so much and shit. Like, it's weird, as a white guy, you don't really understand it. You don't really understand how much that could possibly affect you all the time, over and over. Like, I was working out the other day. This is another thing kind of in the same vein. I was working out the other day, and, when you're working out, there's mirrors, and people like to look in the mirror when they work out to make sure their form's good, or if they're just fucking, a conceited guy or a girl that just wants to see their body working out because they think, oh yeah, I look good. Now, I don't really care too much about the mirror. I mean, like, I'll go in front of it if it's open and I'll work out. But it's not a big part of my thing. Like, I'm not like trying to be a bodybuilder and shit, so I don't really care what my muscles look like when I'm working out. And I also think my form is fine, I'm not trying to like be like, oh, arch a little more or fucking, tense a little more at the top, like whatever. I'm just fucking throwing weights around and doing cardio. So there's this girl there. I've talked about her on the podcast before. She kills it. She's inspiring. She's always fucking killing it at the gym. And this gym where people don't really work out all that hard enough. And because it's like a Hollywood gym. And she kills it though. And so I get I'm doing these squats and I'm looking in the mirror doing the thing, and I notice she's behind me and she moves because I'm in the way and she wants to see herself doing her shit. And I feel bad because by the way, she's way in the back. It's not like I fucking eked in and tried to get in front of her. I didn't realize that she was doing that. And so I was like, oh, fuck, I feel bad. Like I didn't mean for her to pick up and move her whole workout, right? And so she did it and I was like, I was like, if she comes closer to me or if I come closer again, I'm going to be like, yo, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So I walked by her and I was like, yo, just so you know, like, I didn't mean to get in your way. I'm so sorry about that. And she was like, oh, it's no problem. Like, all good. And she was like so nice about it. And I was like, all right, cool. Regular shit, whatever. So then afterwards, like after a few minutes, we were near in the same area again. And she said, hey, that was, just so you know, that was like really sweet that you said that. And I was like, what? And she was like, I don't know, like being a girl, like guys, I knew this is not what you were doing, but guys get in the way of girls a lot purposely because like I'm a woman and either they think that, they're more important or whatever the fuck. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I get it. That's so fucking annoying. And then I was thinking about that, and I was talking to my girl afterwards, and she was like, yeah, that happens all the time. And, like, that's so annoying. And I don't know what it's like because I'm just a fucking white guy, or a guy, not even a white guy in this situation, but I don't know, talking about, like, thinking about that. Like, I have a little bit of it because, like, people, like, I have people that know who I am. So, like, I was at the Coffee Bean today, and some guy came up. He's like, hey, man, talking to me with this fucking tuna breath and shit. And I'm like, okay, cool. And that happens a lot. But, like, it hasn't happened since birth. And women have been dealing with that since fucking, you know what I mean? And that, I would be, what I'm trying to say is, I would be the biggest bitch ever. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I would be the kind of girl where guys would hate already because of the way I walk is defensive. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, I would be the kind of girl that walks in a room, doesn't make eye contact with anybody, and people would be like, stuck up bitch, huh? That's me. And a guy would come up and be like, excuse me? And I'd be like, yeah. And he'd be like, whoa. And I'd be like, no, what's up? And he'd be like, never mind, it's all good. And I'd be like, and I wouldn't say shit. And then I'd just go back and drink my fucking smoothie. Or my Earth Bar shit. Or eating my kale. Excuse me. That would be me. Excuse me. Get out of my way. Emphasize my. Some fucking old lady cut me. I got Beverly Hills again, man. I talked about this on the podcast. Some old lady just cut me in line. And I wanted to say something, but she was like also that age where it was like, she wasn't elderly, but she was like a little bit almost there. So I was like, do I say something or what? She just fucking snuck in. She knows. I got mad. She fucking Beverly Hills me in Hollywood. Anyway, people have their own shit. They deal with it, and maybe that guy today was just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with the fucking racism bullshit at this point. Fuck it. Maybe I could get some work out of it. I don't want to make it uncomfortable. I deal with this shit all the time. Fuck it. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he didn't know. He had to have known. Had to have in his own. Okay, so I'm going to do my ads here. Speaking of which, Postmates. Since we talked about it, but listen, I use it all the time. As usual, your stomach and the rest of your life are at war. You need to eat, but you can't stop what you're doing to deal with it. Because you're a professional. You're an adult. You don't have time to go drive to lunch and then eat and then come back. The fast things that deliver are not usually what you want, okay? Well, not anymore. Postmates, the app that adds a delivery option to your favorite restaurants. Imagine anything you want to eat delivered. Anything. Any of your restaurants, your favorite restaurants, you don't have to drive, park, or even talk on the phone to order. You don't even have to do that. Just download the app and order. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Postmates will bring you what you want within the hour. You can see where your food is and track it. Track the driver. You forget eggs and milk. It doesn't matter. No problem. You want a burger? Get it. You're looking for the perfect bottle of red wine or a summer beer. You just order up, man. You can get stuff at like 7-Eleven, anywhere. Postmates is your new long-term Munchie's booty call. And I didn't write that part. For a limited time, Postmates is giving you $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days to start your free deliveries. Download the app today and use code CONGRATS. That's code CONGRATS for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. Save the hassle. Get the food you love fast at Postmates with code CONGRATS. If you guys aren't using Postmates, what are you doing? Really, I use it every day. Trip actions. There's a reason half of business travelers do not use their company's chosen travel management platform. Booking business travel is still ridiculously outdated, time-consuming, and costly. If you're frustrated with your company's travel management program or lack thereof, you need to look into Trip Actions. They take the pain out of corporate travel with a complete solution that helps business save and keeps employees happy. The reason Trip Actions works so well is that it's the first travel management platform designed from the ground up with the road warrior in mind. I'm a road warrior. It's easy to book your company's business travel from the app or desktop with 24/7 proactive support around the globe and incentives for employees to save on travel expenses. Companies large and small see over 90% adoption and save up to 34% on travel spend when they use Trip Actions. Yay! Lift to Sara Lee's Frozen Bakery trust Trip Actions with their business travel, so you should too. Reshape your company's business travel today with Trip Actions. Go to tripactions.com/congrats. Complete a 30-minute demo with a Trip Actions account executive, and you'll get a $100 Amazon gift card. But it's this month only. tripactions.com/congrats for a free demo and a $100 Amazon gift card. tripactions.com/congrats. tripactions.com/congrats. tripactions.com/congrats for a free demo and a $100 Amazon gift card. There you go. You want that Amazon gift card, babies? So yeah. So that's what's up. By the way, hey, how about this, man? I got a fucking tetanus shot. I haven't gotten a checkup in 17 years. A doctor's appointment, a checkup in 17 fucking years. And I went. And I didn't want to, and I did. Because I'm healthy and I'm fine. And I went, and he was like, basically all they do is like, all right, let me check your heart rate and all this. I had nothing wrong with me in 17 years. Back pain, whatever. Everyone's got back pain. They were like, well, he was like, might as well give you your tetanus shot. And I was like, all right, cool. They give it to me. Dude, I got it Wednesday. I'm still fucked, man. It hurts a lot. Nah, I'm no pussy, dude. I'm a hard motherfucker. Or maybe I am a pussy, man. This shit hurt. I need a fucking silla de ruedas. Silla de ruedas. Silla de ruedas. Silla de ruedas. I need it. No, No, wait. Oh, wait. I need a fucking... It hurts, dude. My shit hurts, bro. It's fucking 5-6 days, and I can't do this shit. I mean, I can do it, but... it's that movement that hurts a lot. Right there. This fucking nurse just jabbed me with it. Felt like it went in my fucking tendon. That sucks, you know? I'm never going to get tetanus. I'm never even outdoors. What am I going to rub up against a rusty nail? Where? I live in Hollywood. Where the fuck's that going to happen? Everyone's like, you got to get your tetanus shot. No, you don't. And then he was like trying to sucker me into getting a fucking flu shot. I don't need to get that shit, man. Do you know what he was saying? He was like, every 10 to 15 years, there's a flu shot. There's a strain of flu that's like an epidemic or a pandemic or whatever the fuck. Some kind of demic. And he said, but every year it's bad. But he's like, you want to get the shot on that one. Because if you get that one, you're on your back for like fucking 2 weeks. It's like 10 to 15 years, every 10 to 15 years. And flu shots are a guess, by the way. They don't know what strain is going to be the outbreak this year, if there is one. If there is one. So they're like, you're getting a flu shot. You might get sick from it. You ever see that fucking video where the girl got the flu shot and then now all she can do is walk backwards? She walks backwards. Bro, walking frontwards? Forget about it. Forget it. She got her flu shot. I swear to God, I saw this. It was on the news. I was a kid. She got a flu shot and now she can only walk backwards. She cannot walk forwards. Hey, man, that's hell. I'd rather be in a fucking silla de ruedas. This is the one fire is. But she can walk backward. Yeah. She can walk backwards, dude. She can't walk forward. I saw that and I was like, well, never getting a flu shot. That's just so fucked up that it fucked her up like that. I know that's a rare case. Look at the thing that he's looking up on YouTube. Woman takes flu vaccine. Now she can't walk forward. I mean, bro, it's actually the most horrific thing I ever saw. When I was a kid, I was like, well, never getting a flu shot. I'll get the flu. Fuck, that'll be on my back for 2 days. Poor girl, man. She has to walk backwards upstairs and shit. Everything looks like it's rewind. And she's like this fucking regular, pretty good young girl. Ugh, is that her? I don't know. They're interviewing people like they can say anything like, yeah, she used to walk forward and now she can only walk backwards after getting a flu shot. Poor girl, man. I mean, that was definitely a freak thing, but... Oh, she's better now? Oh, she's better now. Aw. Oh, she's better now. That's really sweet. Look at. Go down. Go down. Look at that right there. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, come on. It's convenient. Her symptoms only occur when she knows she's being watched. Dude, there's so many fucking... I was listening to this podcast the other day. As soon as some shit happens, they think that nobody... I think it was Sword and Scale. As soon as some shit happens, like the Orlando shooting, there's people that are like, yeah, well, it's the government. They think they're making this happen because they're trying to take our guns away. They don't think Sandy Hook happened. Like, people are fucking live tweeting there. Like, the government just hired people to live tweet a bullshit event? Huh? Dude, it's so insane what people think. Anyway, I got my tetanus shot. Don't get your fucking tetanus shot. There's no reason to. You're not going to hold a rusty crowbar. Like, what are you in, Double Dragon, dude? What are you in, fucking Double Dragon? What are you in, fucking... What was the Double Dragon song? Dude, I love this podcast. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are so fun. Double Dragon theme song. We talked about theme songs last night. What are you holding? Oh my. Basic. Wow. Play this at my funeral. For real. When they bring me out. Dude, all I want to do is talk about old video game songs. I don't give a shit. I don't even like video games. Dude. So victorious. This is the most Japanese thing I've ever heard in my life. I like when it goes faster though. So repetitive. Dude, I fucking... What was that? Why did I bring up Double Dragon? Oh, Rusty Crowbars. Dude, I'm all over the place. Promise to be all over the place no matter what, my babies. Yeah, dude. This fucking cult is strong. It doesn't matter. We go all over the place. But, yeah. So I got my tetanus shot, and it's not worth it. I mean, I don't know. And now if some of you babies are going to be like, I'm not getting the tetanus shot, and they're going to rub up against a rusty nail or pick up an old crowbar to make a joke about the podcast that you heard on Double Dragon, and now you're going to get tetanus because of the podcast, and I'm fucked. I told you not to get a tetanus shot. Well, you know what I have to say to that, guys? Fellas? You know what I have to say to that? Great. My phone's not opening. On fire, even though it's not his fault. That's what I have to say to that. I love how it stops. So anyway, dude. By the way, in the video game Double Dragon, how about the fact that like there were bad chicks and the guy just like you were just the lead guy and you just beat the shit out of chicks? Try and subdue them. Stop punching purple-haired chicks with blue jumpsuits in the face. I guess I wonder what video games are like. Did you hear about that guy on the guy on the I saw it on the Barstool Sports Instagram where he was like, it got me thinking actually because the guy is like a big popular gamer and he like surprised a fan by what do you call it? By saying he was going to play with him, and then he was like, here's the thing, and the mom came on and was like, oh, it says she went full To Catch a Predator on him, like she was like we wanted to talk to him because here I'll just play it for you guys. Here, it's right here.
Dominic, your friend here, I think his mom thinks I'm some sort of creeper or something.
What?
Uh-oh.
You want to talk to him? Oh, yeah, talk to him. All right, my mom
Look.
wants to talk to you.
Wait, is she getting on the mic?
Playing Fortnite.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Just gaming some Fortnite.
Okay, and do you usually play with boys this age? Do you know how old they are?
Oh, hey, listen, they watch my videos. I joined in to surprise them, and then next thing you know, and then now we're here playing.
And do you usually surprise boys this age?
Oh, hey, he can leave if you think if you don't understand, what the scenario is.
Well, my son is very happy that you are playing with him, but I'd like to know if you do this often.
So, Dominic, your friend here, his mom thinks I'm some sort of...
I mean, the guy was so like. First of all, I suppose it's a normal thing. I don't know how old the kid is, but this guy, known Twitch streamer Jack Optic Courage Dunlop, change it. Optic Courage. Know what that means? No courage. Yeah, he looks like he's 30 or something. He might be older. I mean, I'm sure the guy's nice enough, I mean, obviously he's not trying to fucking be. I mean, obviously this is how it is. He wanted to surprise a fan, and this fan happened to be younger, and who gives a shit? But then I got to thinking, like, it is kind of creepy, though. Like if a guy that a 30-something-year-old guy can just play a video game with a fucking 9-year-old, that's just kind of creepy. And I know, yeah, One Fire just typed to me, but it's over the internet. Yeah, creepier. I don't know, something creepier about that. Like, impersonally, you're like, yeah, I'm just playing, fuck it. But over the internet, you're like, it's just weird. I know it's over the internet, and he's just surprised him and shit, but it's just like, it was so funny, too, because this guy's obviously a good guy. He's obviously not doing anything shady, I don't think. But the way he responds is the...
Your friend here...
He's like, oh, wait, no, I do realize that it's very weird,
What?
Uh-oh.
You want to talk to him? Oh, yeah, talk to him. All right, my mom wants to talk to you.
Wait, is she getting on the mic?
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Look, he's laughing because he knows it's...
How are you?
Good. Just gaming some Fortnite.
Oh.
Okay, and do you usually play with boys this age?
Valid
How
question.
old they are?
Valid question.
Hey, listen, they watch my videos. I joined in to surprise them, and then next thing you know...
Sounds pervy.
And then now we're here playing.
on
And do you usually
transcript
surprise boys this age?
would be.
Oh, hey, he can leave if you think if you don't understand.
Oh, it's
what the scenario is.
Oh, that shit reminds me of Adam Sandler was like, today, Junior. Listen, he could leave if you don't understand this scenario. Dude, that was so funny because like it was so like a mom that doesn't get what this shit is, but like it also is kind of creepy that a 30-something, you're basically talking on the phone to a fucking 8-year-old, and yeah, he's a fan, and yeah, you're not going to do anything, but it's still creepy. I mean, if I had kids, I wouldn't want my 8-year-old kid playing a video game with a 30-year-old somewhere in like Wisconsin or anywhere, you know? Listen. They watch my videos and gave me some Fortnite. I mean, he's got 428,000 followers. He's just trying to surprise the kid, and the mom's like, "Hello, excuse me, you're creepy as shit." Yeah, I mean, you know, it sounds like a CD skipping. Listen, if you don't, I mean, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. They watch my videos, and I just came, they watch my videos, and I just wanted to surprise him at Next Step Prison. So fucking creepy. It sounded like a fucking Daniel Bedingfield song. One more time, got me feeling so free. I mean, dude, listen, they just... If I were blue, I were green, I would lie. If I were green, I would lie. Dude, you know... How does he stutter that much? That's the new that. That's unbelievable, dude. Oh, that's so good. I mean, that shit is so good. We got to listen to it again.
Dominic, your friend here, I think his mom thinks I'm some sort of creeper or something.
What?
Uh-oh.
You want to talk to him? Oh, yeah, talk to him. All right, my mom wants to talk to you.
Wait, is she getting on the mic?
Hello?
How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I can't wait to wait. I can't wait till this part.
Fortnite.
Okay, and do you usually play with boys this age? Do you know how old they are?
Oh, hey, listen, they watch my videos. I joined in to surprise them, and then next thing you know, and then now we're here playing.
This next one.
And do you usually surprise boys this age?
Oh, hey, he can leave if you think if you don't understand, what the scenario is.
Well, my son is very happy that you are playing with him.
Listen, he can. Look. That's basically what happened. That's what he's. That's the beginning of that song. To me, that's like that would go good with that song. I'm such a fucking idiot, dude. Wait. Listen, listen. Listen. If you don't understand what's going on here, dude, that's so fucking funny that he basically turned into a fucking house music song. Oh shit! Oh my god! I'm sorry, dude. It's too funny.
Some sort of creeper or something.
What?
Uh-oh.
You want to talk to him?
He goes, "Uh-oh."
All right, my mom wants to talk to you.
Wait, is she getting on the mic?
Look, it's all good too. He's like, "This is gonna be all good."
How you doing?
She drops the bomb on him.
How are you?
Good.
Do you usually play with kids this young, this age?
Okay.
That's the bomb,
do you
dude.
usually play with boys this age? Do you know how old they are?
Oh, hey, listen, they watch my videos. I joined in to surprise them, and then next thing you know...
He thinks he's still got it right here. He thinks he's got it right here still, and right here.
And do you usually surprise boys?
He realized it unravels.
Hey, he can leave if you think if you don't understand, what the scenario is.
Well, my son is very happy that you are playing with him, but I'd like to know if you do this also.
Oh, that's so good. Listen, he can leave if you don't understand what this. Oh, man. How funny is it that you can just get, like, fucking accused of something that you're not doing, dude? And then just get fucked, like that, like this. I'm sure this guy's a good guy. He seems like he's just fucking didn't think about it and was just fucking playing video games, and he's just like got his shit together, and he's just a fucking streamer, not a fucking perv or a pedophile. And now people are just gonna, because this came on the air, because this is now going viral, he's just gonna have this fucking annoying bullshit that he's going to follow. I don't know. He's just got this annoying bullshit now. It's like the fucking guys that think Sandy Hook's a fucking lie. It's like it just somebody said it and now it's a thing. That's so annoying, dude. Oh, man. I stand with whatever the fuck this guy's name is. Optic fucking courage. I stand with optic courage. He wasn't trying to perv. Oh, fuck, that's funny to me. Oh, fuck, that's funny to me, man. All right, cool, here we go. Hymns. Look, I'm going to be real with you guys, okay? Straight up. 66% of men lose their hair by age 35. Now, I'm not trying to brag, boast, or gloat, but I made it, okay? The thing is, when you start to notice hair loss, it's too late. That's it. See you later, guys. Bye, hair. Wee, you're retreating. See you later. It's running away. It's easier to keep the hair you have than to replace the hair you've lost. Now, that's what people don't get. People think that, when I start going bald, I'll start taking treatment. No. You got to do it to make sure the hair you have stays. Is that hairline of yours, is it slowly retreating? Is it slowly starting to move backwards? Do you have any bald spots yet? Uh-oh. How are you going to feel a year from now if it's business as usual up there? What are you going to do? Look, do you want a bald spot to pop up, or do you want to do something about it first? Do you want your hairline to recede, or do you want to do something about it first? Why do guys turn to weird solutions or do nothing when they can turn to medicine and science? Forhims.com, a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, sexual wellness for men. Thanks to science, baldness can be optional. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat hair loss. Well-known generic equivalents to name brand prescriptions to help you keep your hair. There's no snake oil pills or gas station counter supplements. All that stuff's, it's crap. There's no waiting room, no awkward in-person doctor visits. Save hours by going to forhims.com. It's easy. Answer a few quick questions, and a doctor will review and prescribe you. Shipped directly to your door. Order now. My listeners get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today, right now, while supplies last. See website for full details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. Go to forhims.com/congrats. That's forhims.com/congrats. forhims.com/congrats. The zebra. It has been reported that Americans are overpaying on car insurance by check this out, $21 billion. But searching for a better deal can take hours and typically results in a barrage of unwanted spam calls. Until now, thanks to thezebra.com. Thezebra.com is the nation's leading car insurance comparison site because it's the only place you can compare hundreds of policies from all the top carriers and choose the best for you. Plus, they will never sell your information to spammers, which is important. You won't get all those unwanted calls or emails. TechCrunch said it's the best. The Zebra is like kayak for auto insurance. This is definitely one of those things that should have existed before, and it's a great service. So this is how buying car insurance should be, and they finally figured it out. So are you comparing insurance before you buy? Are you not comparing insurance before you buy? Huh? What you doing? Go today and start saving at thezebra.com/congrats. That's thezebra.com/congrats, spelled THEZEBRA.com/congrats. Gotta get through this. You already know the Cash App is the #1 finance app for the App Store. What you might not know is that you can also put Cash App in your wallet with the Cash Card. It's the only debit card that offers instant rewards and comes packed with premium features not even a credit card can offer, like Boost. Save up to 10% instantly at Whole Foods, Wendy's, or Chipotle, or more of your favorite spots. Even $1 off coffee every time you swipe a Cash Card at coffee shops across the country. The Cash Card puts you in control of your money with extra in-app safety features that let you pause your card with a touch. There's no fees, unlike a credit card, and a credit check isn't required to get one. Download the Cash App now and get your Cash Card free. Visit the App Store or Google Play Market now. And, of course, when you download the Cash App and enter referral code CONGRATS, you'll receive $5, and the Cash App will send $5 to Time's Up Legal Defense Fund. A true win-win, right? And whenever you use the Cash App, it's basically... Now, we got to back up the Brinks truck. Or the Loomis truck. We gotta get through this. I just want to make one song. Just one song that's just fucking killing it. And then just sing it forever. Daniel Bedingfield's this shit. Didn't she have that Natasha Bedingfield sister? Yeah, what was that song she had? Natasha Bedingfield. Lay your feet, then I'm broken. She was that song, right? What was that fucking Unwritten? Got it without the use of Google, my babies. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I was at my checkup, and dude, the doctor looks at me and says, well, the only thing I can find wrong with you is that you have a lot of earwax in your right ear, okay? And I said, really? He said, yeah. I said, what's the deal? He said, it's basically clogged. All the way? I said, yeah. I said, is it affecting my hearing? He said, maybe in your right ear. I said, whoa. He's like, well, here's what we got to do. We either got to try to take it out now, or if it hurts, to try and take it out with this, and shows up a fucking something that like the guy from Saw would use to torture somebody. Or we go and we soften it up with liquid, and then we fucking wait a little bit and then soften it up with some saline solution, and then it fucking pours out. And I was like, all right, well, let's just try the fucking OG way, man. Saw it up.
I want to play a game. You've been living with earwax for way too long. You cannot hear out of the right side of your head. Let's see what it would be like to take this steel rod and inject it into your brain. You must fight to survive. Try not to lean to the right. It will go directly through your brain. Fight to survive.
So I'm like, all right, just use that. And he's like, all right, here we go. And he does it, and I go like this. When he puts it in my ear, I go like this. Because it felt like two penguins were fucking in my head. Okay? Oh, it hurt. It made the tetanus shot feel like I was getting a massage. All right? So I was like, and he said, does it hurt? And I said, yep. He said, okay, let's try to wash it out. So then he is like, took this, the squeezy bottle thing, way too big, by the way. He brought it up. It was like you had to fucking back up a truck to get it in. Put it in my ear, and I was like, is it loud? And he was like, it might be a little loud. Squoze it in my ear. This is what it sounded like. He just squoze it in my ear. It went, it was so loud, dude. Do you know what it's like to have something squeezed in your ear? And I was like, oh my God, it's so loud. He was like, yeah, well, I thought it might be. And then I was like, Jesus Christ. He was like, okay, we'll just let it sit there. And then fucking in 20 minutes, we'll put the saline solution. 20 minutes went by, put the saline solution in. They put a fucking thing here, like a pan here to catch all. I'm like, what is this for? It's like to catch all the liquid and the earwax. I'm like, how much do I have in there? So then she squeezed the fucking saline solution. That was even louder, bro. And then I looked in the pan, and it looked like fucking something that would be in like an Arby's trash can, where you'd be like, what the fuck is that? Dude, it was so gross. And the rest of the day, it was coming out. Ha! Dude, it was so gross. Gotta get through this. Earwax. And now, by the way, I was tricking myself all day. I was like, I think I could hear better. But I don't know if I could, but now it feels fine. I didn't notice, though. It built up over time. And I was like, well, will it come out eventually? He was like, no. That's fucking crazy, right? You just get earwax, and then what if in 1600 you had earwax? That's it. You're not getting it out. You got to go to a witch or some shit. Dude, I love that people in the world just travel on Instagram, and they think that because they're traveling that they're brave, and they tell other people to just stop. Just do it, you know? Just do it. Throw caution to the wind. Take that fucking thing today. Book the trip now. You're not being inspirational. You didn't do any. You're just going some. Dude, like, oh, wow, you have such courage because you went to Greece. Dude, it's not fucking 1412. We already know the places exist. You got courage going to the unknown, you know? You don't have courage because you fucking took a week off of work and went to the fucking Maldives. You fucking hooker. You can only do that if you're a hooker anyway or rich. So ridiculous. I sent one of those Instagrams to my buddy, and he was like, I went all in. And then my buddy was like, too bad he didn't go all in on spelling. Like, that's the other thing, which is hilarious, because it's like, dude, these guys are idiots, you know? This guy just wearing khaki shorts, of course, real tight with a fucking button down, just walking on a boardwalk somewhere. And he was like, do it now. Like, do what now? You're not fucking courageous, you idiot. You're walking around and someone's shooting you. Everybody's a goddamn model now. That's the fucking problem. All these chicks think they're going to be more famous than you, you know? In Hollywood, Instagram's fucked the game up, man. Remember when fucking guys like Tony Danza would just fucking scoop it up? You kidding me? Tony Danza would be like, hey, how's it going? You want some cock? And they'd be like, sure, I'm never going to meet another famous guy. Great, scoop that up, burr. And then he's out. I'll fuck you real good. Burr. Catch you later. Now? Bro, now? If Tony Danza was famous now, he wouldn't Berber ever, bro. If Tony Danza was famous now, dude, you got to be fucking John Mayer. You got to be Matt Damon, bro. You got to be Hugh Jackman. You got to be Huge Ackman. You got to be fucking, dude. Hugh Jackman. Whatever. I'm living large. This guy bought me a coffee today because he was a fan, so that's it, dude. I'm living fucking large. Guy goes like this. This guy. I walk into the coffee shop. He says, this guy. And I go, oh, no. And he comes up, and he's so big and Scottish. And he was like, man, I got to get you a coffee. And I was like, you don't have to. He's like, sure. No, let's do it. And he did it, and then I had to talk to him for a while. He bought my time like it was a fucking public lap dance. That's basically what it is. When you're a fucking guy, when you're a famous guy and somebody buys you coffee, that's a public lap dance you got to give him. Because now you got to talk to him while the coffee's getting ready. Guy was nice enough. Was he eating a fucking tuna sandwich while he was talking to me? Yeah. Did it bug me? Yeah. Because did it smell too much like tuna? Yeah. And did he know that before I went to go get my coffee, I was thinking, oh, I can't wait to get home so I can make some tuna, and that he ruined my idea of eating tuna after the coffee? Did he know that? No, he didn't know that. Does that make it less frustrating? No. But this is my life. And my life is hard. You know? I wanted to eat tuna uninterrupted with tuna smell, and he ruined it. And he bought me a coffee, and I had to give him a public lap dance. A public conversational lap dance is what I had to give him. That's what it is. And when you're a famous guy, you just got to deal with it. Now, yeah, granted, but still. Now, yeah, granted, but still. It was sweet of him. He was a fucking nice guy. Thank you very much. And I got fans in Scotland, my babies. Will I go? No. People are like, when are you coming to the fucking... People will be like, when are you coming to fucking... When are you coming to Antarctica? You've got babies down here. Oh, really? I'm going to do a fucking show with 4 people where the only thing I could see are their fucking face and like this because they have a fucking Kenny jacket on, and then fucking 75 penguins. They can't even clap, can they? They can't even reach. Bitch-ass golf clapping. Conversational lap dance. Public conversational lap dance. Sometimes we fucking come up with the names while we're doing it. We always do. That's what... You know what, dude? All right, let's do some Twitter. Maybe we want to do some Twitter questions? Dude, that's so funny to me. Gonna get through this. What do you think of Adam Sandler getting back into stand-up? Congratulations, pod. Randall Contrario. Do you have Silla de Ruidas? Randall Contrario. At say_Portuguese. Change it. So, I think it's great. I fucking love Adam Sandler, man. I think that what he does is awesome. He makes movies and he employs a lot of his friends, and he's really good to people. He's really nice, I hear. I've never met him. And I heard his Netflix thing is hilarious and really good. A lot of people I respect have said it's really good. I haven't seen it yet. I've yet to see it, but I hear it's great. People I respect say it's awesome, so I can't wait to see it. Yeah, I think Adam Sandler's awesome. I fucking love Adam Sandler. Okay, so here's something that I was wondering about, actually. This is from Coda at D Campbell CW17. Change it. Hey, Crystalia, how do you feel about no shave? Well, okay, so no shave, there's a double part question. No shave Movember, right? That's for cancer, right? Not for, what was it, for like prostate cancer? You shave to awareness? Whatever, fine. You know, some of the awarenesses are getting weird and shit. It's like, yeah, I put a dildo hat on my forehead for fucking 3 weeks for fucking psoriasis. And you're like, okay, so now I know what it is. What the fuck do I do now? I don't know. Donate or something. Find a link. See ya. And they walk away on their dildo hat. So that's cool, though. I guess awareness for cancer is good because cancer is the fucking biggest problem in the goddamn world. This is something I heard of just this year. No Nut November, which, first of all, is not even a clever name. How about like something clever, you know? No Nut November. Who uses the word nut to talk about an orgasm? Like, that's so gangster to say, yo, I nutted, dog. Yo, I nutted on her. Yo, you nut inside her? Hell yeah, I nut inside her. You trying to get babies? Yeah, no, but that shit feel too good, dog. No nut. No, what's that mean? You're just not supposed to fucking have an orgasm all of November? For what? For what? Hey, if it's for awareness for something, pick a different thing. Also, you can lie about that. You can't lie about having a mustache. Hey, did you nut? No. Really? Yeah. It's November 6th. Did you nut yet? No. Of course not. Really? Yeah. What were you doing in your bedroom till 10 a.m.? Nothing. No Nut November is the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard in my life. You know what? I'm coming more in November. How about that? Just because of No Nut November, I'm bussing everywhere. I'm bussing at the supermarket. I'm walking into fucking Vaughn just like... I'm walking into fucking Ralph's or ShopRite with Tony Danza like... Burr. Dude, Daniel Bedingfield. Wow. I didn't realize he looked like this. Couldn't look more like a guy that says... Like, that's such a dick that says, like, fuck you in church. He looks like Perez Hilton put the mask on. And he's just like, smoking. Perez Hilton put the mask on and then smoking. Oh, man. Okay, anyway. Damn, dude. Him and Natasha Bedingfield look like they have some deep family secrets. They couldn't look more like they have some deep family secrets. Crystalia, have you ever used your jiu-jitsu training outside of the dojo? No. Just mentally. I think, though, that the confidence of... I mean, it's been a long time. I would get my fucking ass kicked now from anybody who took four days of classes. But I think the confidence of having took it... I just feel like people kind of like... There's that whole... unsaid kind of like thought where like you pick up on shit. I think that you can I don't know. I always say that fights only happen if the two people fighting want it to happen. You know, I mean, there's of course things that happen that there's exceptions to the rules and shit, but like, dude, if somebody really wants to fight me, I don't want to. I'm like, what for? What? Like, just relax, guy. You know, and it's not going to happen. But if I'm like, oh yeah, well, fuck you, then the fight's going to happen. You know, and then I fucking gonna get down ass. But yeah, no. So I haven't used it unless I've used it mentally because I'm like, I know not nothing about fighting. So maybe I've gotten out of it because somebody could like sense that unsaid shit about it. Anyway, is there any more? It's cool. My tetanus shot keeps hurting more and more. Okay. This is a good one. Christopher Lovgren. Jesus. Of course, the Christopher spelled with an F. That's the most foreign name of all time. Is Christopher spelled with an F there, with not a PH. That's like that's more foreign than the name like fucking Kerplot. Also Eben. I said it earlier in the podcast, but like Eben is S foreign. When you change one letter in a regular American name, that guy is from Pluto. I don't give a fuck. Steven, you know? Do you watch scary movies through your fingers when shit's about to happen, or watch it all straight up? I mean, first of all, watch it all straight up, you know? So foreign. At Reach Christopher with an F. You know, see ya. Change it, but see ya, but hello. Because you're welcome here at the Log Cabin. I watch, sometimes a movie's so scary, I won't like slink in my seat, but I will like look off center of the screen because I'm like, oh, what's going to happen? I got to fucking see it out of my peripheral and not look at it straight on. I definitely have done that. The movie that's the scariest is I've told you here before, is called Pulse. I've done that. That's the one movie that's made me slink in my fucking seat and pull my blanket up almost over my eyes. That was the scariest. That has made me do that. Maybe one or two other movies, but that movie was, I think, maybe the only movie to make me actually do it that much. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, and then when I did it, gotta get through this. Yeah, dude. Hey, listen, it's 2019 coming up, and well, before I say that, actually, download the Cash App for free on the App Store or Google Play Market. Enter reward code CONGRATS, get $5 and give $5 to Time's Up. And by the way, guys, also go vote, huh? If you're a baby, you got to go vote. Go vote for your shit, man. The more people that vote, the better. This is America. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. The store is coming down for maintenance tomorrow for about a week, so sorry if you want to go buy your shirts, go buy them right now. They make good Christmas gifts, as you know, because any gift makes a good Christmas gift, and even though people say that when they're trying to push their product, and it makes good sense and it resonates with people. So listen, it's 2019. Here's another thing that makes good Christmas gifts, and this is not going down for 6 days, for about a week. Follow the leader. New dates for 2019 on sale now. They just went on sale. Now, they're getting pushed. Chicago sold out really quickly. I mean, you guys, they're going to sell out. Boulder, Colorado sold out. A lot of these places sold out. So go get your tickets now because, yeah, it's months before, but you're not going to be able to come to the cult meetings and you're not going to be able to come see me. And, look, they're going to sell out regardless. I want you to come. So I want the people who want to be there the most to be there. So the people that want to be there the most are the people who get their tickets the earliest. So just if you want to be one of those people, then go do it. And go do it now. Louisville, Kentucky. Indianapolis, which is how I say. Indianapolis. St. Louis, Missouri. Boulder, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Salt Lake City. Madison, Milwaukee, Chicago. Seattle. Hamilton, Windsor, Kalamazoo, Anaheim, Santa Ynez, Valley Center, Albany, Hanover, Huntington, Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, Lexington for some reason, Albuquerque for some reason, Santa Fe, Phoenix, Tucson, Greensboro for some reason, North Carolina, Charlotte, Durham, North Carolina, Newport News, Virginia for some reason, Oakland, and Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh, coming up, Miami, West Palm Beach, Jacksonville, Atlanta, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Boston, Fresno, Bakersfield, Austin, and San Antonio. Now, crazy amounts of... But, we got to do it because we got to get the word out there. Subscribe and rate and review the show, please. That really helps. Okay, enough. And, wow. Is that yours? Somebody made a Visa debit card from the Cash App and made it fucking say... Do we have that on here? Or no? Little problem. It says la problem. Little problem. It is? Do we have it here?
That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Huh? That ain't no problem.
Thanks a lot. You guys having a good time. Have a good week, my babies. See you in Florida and Atlanta.
Congratulations, motherfucking father.